They said Gray paved the way, changed the rain, released the pain, least you sane, getting paid, trend setting, brighter days, doper rap, tighter set, high in Delhi, I'm a fighter jet, journey.
Woo! First and foremost, listen, we've been MIA for a while, enjoying the holidays. So, one, since we have not said it, Merry Late Christmas, Three Kings, and all that good stuff. Because I don't know when we'll hit that, when Three Kings happens, or it does not happen by the time we drop things.
Three Kings is today, so we already hit the 6.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So, if it drops today, happy Three Kings and all that good shit. Happy New Year. Hope y'all had a good one. I hope you're actually still going to whatever goals you had set for yourself, because if you drop them in 5, 6, 7 days, don't even do it next year. Just say Happy New Year and keep it moving. My brother, we've been gone for a long time. We are back. Please, as a matter of fact, let me do this right, because Beans will kill us. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Y'all know what it is. You have everything that follows in that link that it's right over there by me right at the moment. If not, you would see that barcode looking joint. Hit that thing. My brother, now please introduce yourself if we are first-time listeners.
Hey, what's going on, boys? Is your boy, your quintessential Puerto Rican Muffin Jorge, Muffins Martinez. Happy holidays to everybody, because you can't say every holiday individually just in case. So we are pro everything and we hate everything. So
you know what? It is what it is. And you know what's really cool? Not this set of what we're doing, because we have 3 shows we're going to do today and then drop it. Next one, you'll see new artwork that I'm about to put on the wall. Really excited about that one, because I'm almost done with it. But we see that MLW signs top indie star Akira, right? He's like the samurai assassin or samurai something.
Yeah, samurai cage match king or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah. Listen, this guy's nuts. He's one of those death match guys. Now, I will say I put him on the spot. I seen it. Everyone knows we're the best MLW podcast. Everyone's seen we have the best MLW people on our podcast. He is no different. I want him in here. I want him to tell the story. I want it. I want it. I need it. I got to get it. You know what I'm saying? At that time, he's the new guy on the block. I want that, and we get what we want. That's all I'm going to say. We put a little pressure. We put a pressure on him. We let him know, you got to come on here. So, I want you to try to break down what you know so far of Mr. Akira, of what we might be getting in MLW.
Oh, dude, I don't know anything about the man. All I know is that he's a cage, not cage, but
death match guys.
I mean, I've seen a couple of matches. I am not a fan of those death matches. I really don't like that stuff. But I've seen him have a couple of regular matches. So I don't know what he's going to bring to the table when it comes to death match. If that's what MLW is going to start doing in the future, and more power to them. But I know he can wrestle. So we'll see that. We'll see him hopefully wrestling too. So
because I'm with you on the deathmatch thing, but let me explain to them why we don't feel it, right? It's not because everyone has a niche. Like me, I like street stuff. I like that urban feel, like the LAXs and things like that. I like that beat down clan. I like things that I understand. But with death matches, it's hard to get around it, because these guys are shortening their careers to entertain people. And it sucks watching their bodies get absolutely annihilated for a few cheers. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm kind of against the deathmatch thing. I'm not saying they can't go. A lot of these guys can put that work in, but that's their craft. Listen, if you want to put your body through that beat down, that's on you. Salute to you. But with this guy coming in and with them making a big deal about it, and look, the guy's got a good look, pause. But do you think at any point MLW might be leaning into maybe a hardcore division?
I have no idea, man. I mean, right now, the only other guy that I could think of hardcore is Mance Warner. And if
no one has had a hardcore championship in a while.
Yeah. And if you want to add in, if Sammy Canahan comes back and some other guys who are into those type of matches, clean up a lot of the things and just make it more. Bring your own weapons or whatever you find under the ring or whatever. But some of the death matches, boy, they've just been going on some shit. And I'm like, what the hell they're trying to do?
Yeah, it's nuts. But I think that
they're trying to commit legal homicide on the actual national TV. Like, dude, you can feel the we had a match, so I get off easy because there's tape that says that we were wrestling. So
now, that's where I was trying to go with is that we haven't seen a hardcore championship in since WWE.
Yeah.
So, and listen, death matches are a big thing in the industry. Everyone likes this hardcore stuff. It's a big thing. So if you do it and you just kind of dial it back from the crazy stuff you see on the independents, and you say, like you said, you could do it old school. You could have somebody come out with a garbage can with hockey sticks, baseball bats, all stuff like that. You could do the old school hardcore stuff. And if MLW taps into that, it's just another niche that they do because, and we say this, MLW, they hit that urban demographic. You know what I mean? They're not afraid to put their titles on Hispanics or blacks, and it's cool, because a lot of companies don't do that. So when we got it, you got to appreciate it. MLW is not afraid of pulling the trigger, saying this is our guy. I mean, look at EJ right now. EJ's at the top of the list, about to fight Hammerstone. We had Alex Kane, the champ for mad long. Myron Reed was the champ for mad long. So, and we had 5150 with tag team champs for a while. So we always seen different guys of color be able to do that, and it's dope for us to see our people, finally get that light. And I think that if you say, you know what, we tapped into that, we got El Jefe, we got a whole different community because a lot of Lucha Underground fans will follow him. Taya, she's a Latina, she's a champion. So you sit back and you go, you know what?
Taya's not Latina, man. She just speaks Spanish. She's Canadian.
Yeah, but she's Spanish though. She's born in Canada, but she is Spanish.
How the hell is she Spanish?
Cause her family roots, bro.
Who? She's from where?
You're telling me she's 100% Canadian, not Mexican or Dominican or Colombian or nothing?
Dude, 100% Canadian.
Get out of here. So where does that La Huera? Hold on, where does that La Huera Loca shit come in if she's not Spanish at all?
Because she spent years in Mexico and she learned Spanish, and she was part of Los Perros del Mal, one of the biggest crews out there in Mexico for years. Before you saw her in Impact Wrestling, and before you saw her in Lucha Underground, she was living down in Mexico, bro, for years. That's where she got her whole Madrido style and Guada Loca nonsense, and all her Spanish. She learned Spanish down there. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me.
Trying to see.
I'm just owning you, man.
I don't find anything that she's Hispanic on here.
Exactly, because she's not.
Wow, so she's docked. She doesn't get no more Hispanic love from us.
She never got none from me. Only from you thinking that she was.
That's crazy. I thought her parents were Mexican or something.
No, man, they're Canadian.
Damn.
Stop playing with me, bro. I'm done with you, man. I'm done with you.
All right, so listen. I think it would be smart if MLW tapped in, got a hardcore division. And like I said, I mean, there's tons of guys they could use for that. And at the same time, if this guy looks crazy, he could be the face of it. You could say, we're going to invest in you. We're going to bring something. We're going to put it around you. You do what you do. And if it bubbles, you have the new face of it. You know what I mean? You could build and I'm not saying at any time that this kid's going to be Mick Foley or Terry Funk, I'm not saying that. But you could build Nick your Cage. Star.
Yeah, or Nick Cage. So
yeah, Nick Cage. There you go. That'd be a perfect explanation of the direction because he's the new guy. So I think that'd be smart if you tap into that. Fit this guy because all right, what does he fit in then? And this is why I want him on because I would love to ask him, where do you think you fit in here? Because
I seen him have a couple of regular matches. I mean, he could wrestle, but most of the stuff that he does is,
Yeah.
I want to keep saying cage fight thing. It's not cage.
No, death match. But that's why I would love to bring him on to try to pick his brain and see, how he wants to elevate himself or what direction he wants to go with. Because we've been doing this for a long time. We've interviewed so many people from MLW, and they say that MLW, they allow you to be you. They allow you to give you have creative, freedom to a certain extent for yourself. So I would love to see where he would like to go with that and chop it up with him. So you know what? We're going to have to tag him in here, show him obviously we're talking about him, and we're going to have to try to get this guy.
Yes, for sure, because we have no idea.
Facts. And what better way than have the man on himself? So you know what, Akira, you already know what it is. We want you on here, homie. Let you tell your side. Let people know. Talk that shit. So you know what? We got 2 more topics to talk. Take us out of here so we can get to the next one.
Yes, sir.